black. We Gucci, fitted cat, running back. My people made it for the fact.
Today we are talking about mine and Isaiah's reboot tolerance test. So
zero tolerance.
You have zero tolerance for any form of reboot.
Near zero tolerance.
Near zero. So we're gonna see where do you draw the line. So let's just say I'm gonna throw some groups of things at you because I've recently, obviously, I've noticed, but I saw a couple egregious ones. So I went down a rabbit hole of reboots. And so,
all right,
you tell me if you think any of these work or don't work.
Guarantee you, I will have scathing opinions.
I know. Okay, so let's calibrate. Let's just get a baseline of your reaction to Dune, which is a book that you loved.
Good book.
And you were like revolted when I asked you if you saw it or what you thought about it.
Because I just like don't care. Like just to read, like I feel like if a book is that pivotal, you should kind of just leave it alone. I mean, I understand like the appeal of like, oh yeah, let's get like a visual representation, but it's just like, I don't know. It just seemed like a weird time to do Dune right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't exactly, but
It seemed like a strange time to try to do Dune.
I mean, it was fine for now.
I also didn't see it, so I have no.
Right.
Yeah, I have no.
So
clue.
you just
this is like
that's
this
the
is
point
based on
that you wouldn't
nothing.
even have seen it. Yeah.
No, yeah.
You don't even you don't think it's bad by default.
No,
you just
it's
don't.
probably fine. I do like Denis Villeneuve or whatever the fuck.
Denis, yeah.
Denis, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do like him as a director. I think he's just competent shit, but it's like, actually, yeah, why not? I give it a shot.
All right, so there's wiggle room. How original does something have to be? So is Dune like, can we just like take an old book? That's fine, right?
Old books
it's an adaptation.
Old books are fine, or old movies are fine.
How about
if they haven't been done? But if it's like,
any books, like in a book, fucking Fight Club.
If something's like too good, like I mean, that was my kind of original point. If something's like too pivotal, just like kind of leave it alone.
Oh
but,
yeah,
Fight Club is like whatever. That book was like written to be a fucking movie. I feel like Chuck Palahniuk is a pop culture like writer.
They're like identical.
Yeah,
like the ending's a little different or very
movie
different.
Probably,
whatever. But
a
lot
the book
of
probably works better because it's like, movie probably works better because you're like, oh, it's visual. You kind of like, oh.
All that memorable shit, the shit that would be on like a college dorm poster, like you're not a snowflake or whatever bullshit, was directly out of the book, like word for word. All the good stuff, that's where Snowflake came from.
What's Chuck writing nowadays?
What
was his latest?
He's literally doing a novel on Substack.
Writing? Oh, really? He's a Substack guy.
He's doing a whole novel chapter by chapter.
Okay, that makes sense.
I guess fine.
That's actually so. Is like. Damn, is that what it's come to now that Chuck Palahniuk is like, I have to fucking be
That's
on
how fucking
Substack?
books started, man. That's how serialized novels. Charles Dickens.
No, I know, but I mean like that he's on like Substack. Well, not that Substack's I'm like, but I feel like that's for like journalists who are like kind of been like canceled or whatever, right? Or just like
it's like writers' Patreon. As far as
that's also like a more generous way of putting it. I'm kind of being like reductive.
No, you're right. I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's like
I mean, what else was it before that?
Well, it's just for journalism that's just like not like mainstream. So I guess that's more of a like. But that I feel like just that like novelists and shit are on fucking Substack. It's just like damn, like niggas ain't buying books. Like it's really like what I mean. Like it's not. It's like that. Like
I mean,
if something isn't Game of Thrones or Harry Potter, they just don't buy books anymore. Like is that generally?
I don't know.
Is that the discourse?
I don't understand how books are still a thing. Like pennies,
what do you mean?
Pennies and books. Like people are still really buying books and shit. Like I buy books,
dude. It's funny
but
because
I'm not really reading them.
No, you know what's funny about like books is that you can literally just go on the internet and just Google any book and there's probably a PDF of just the entire any book. Yeah. Like knowledge is free. It's
everything.
It's everywhere. You can learn whatever the fuck you want.
Very few things aren't. You can't just .pdf.
Yeah. Like pretty search. Immediately, it's like I'll be looking for like old books or something. Like I've heard about this short story blah blah, and I'm like I'll just look it up and it'll just be a PDF for free online. It's like all right, cool.
Oh, you can find every short story.
Yeah, like people don't. It's just like because what are you gonna do? That's what the internet should be for. It's just like the wide dissemination of knowledge. Like
what?
Of
course.
But yeah,
Should be like that's
literally
like
what it should be for.
that's like the sci-fi version of just like everything's being interconnected. We're gonna be able to share all the knowledge in the world.
The good, like the fucking good timeline version of the internet.
Oh yeah, the brightest timeline.
Yeah. People are just like, wow, I learned a new thing today, and not just like looking at them, looking up into the sky at their phones.
Yeah. All right. Okay. You want to get a couple genres out of the way entirely?
Yeah, blast me off.
Okay, so horror movies, just constantly rebooting all the time, doing like number 10
that's
and 12.
actually fine. I think that genre you kind of do need to just keep keep it like going, and I think that like the thematics of like like a Michael Myers or a fucking Jason or Freddy or yada yada, like the themes there are like strong enough that they kind of like. And like they're movie monsters. They're meant to be like reincarnated and like over and over. So
Yeah,
I feel like that's more fine through the remakes of that.
We love movie monsters.
Yeah, but yeah.
We really
Dude, it's fun. I'm trying to think of like what remakes could be bad though. Sometimes the remakes shit and it just doesn't really hit. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it just seems silly.
I feel like the Wolfman kind of came and went, but that's a really nebulous one. People aren't really, werewolves are kind of just like, who gives a shit?
Isn't there like a good Wolfman?
I just remember Benicio del Toro was the Wolfman. I never saw the movie, but I like just remember.
I saw the transformation. It was pretty fucking cool. All right, let's move on. So horror stuff, pretty much free pass. Like they're gonna make Are You Afraid of the Dark for kids again? I'm all for that.
Yeah, you have to keep doing that because then you give like. You get the old people that were in the movies to be in a new movie, and then like older fans are like, "Oh yeah, this guy's he's in the town now."
The Green
he's
Ranger,
sheriff.
The Green Ranger still shows up. I saw him in like a commercial for a Power
It's like
Rangers
that's
thing.
embarrassing.
He's just like kind of fat,
just
now.
hanging out. yeah, just kind of out of shape.
Yeah.
He has like the like a soul patch. He's like a white guy soul patch guy.
All right, so here's a group that I lumped together, just called. Sure, just give us more of the cop serial.
Hold on, wait. I might have another thought about horror.
Oh, okay. More thoughts about horror.
Maybe
okay.
I could probably stay on that for a bit. Well, no, that's gone.
All right. So basically, just cop shows, all the spin-offs. Once there's one, they're like a virus. They're like now we have a full night lineup of like.
Sorry,
Chicago.
Going back.
Oh, you're back to horror.
Back to horror. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta let shit rest though. You can't keep making like if more zombie movies came out right now, it'd be like, dude, please like stop. Like
of course.
Yeah, it's kinda
I've been looking. I looked at some lists. We got
genres that are just like there's definitely genres that are just like you kind of can't.
We got Rise of the Living Dead, I think is a thing they're doing. Okay.
Yeah, but Zack Snyder doesn't fucking understand it. He's just like, dude, we can just keep doing zombies. Just make them robots, dude. Just fucking.
Remaking like a Hitchcock movie is like, why would you do that? Like, the point is, it's a stupid movie about birds attacking.
Yeah.
And Hitchcock made
that's
it, like,
fine.
pretty good. They're gonna make birds.
They should.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be.
You're pro making birds.
It's been long enough. It's a okay. Well, yeah, because the birds isn't like a fucking Hitchcock classic. It is, but it's not like. It's a dumb movie about birds attacking people. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like fucking.
They made Psycho, but it was like exactly shot for shot the same, I think.
I mean, if they make fucking birds, they might like. I don't know who's gonna do it. You know,
it doesn't matter. They're just gonna go look Hitchcock's birds again.
No, what do you mean? It doesn't matter. It depends who directs it. Okay.
No, I mean
because okay,
for people who are watching the trailer and shit.
A James Wan birds is gonna look a lot different than like a fucking who's Cronenberg's
James
son.
Wan is Saw guy.
He did like Saw like I think 2 and like some of the early Saws, and I think he did like what do you call it? He did horror. He did Aquaman.
Fast and Furious movies,
he did Aquaman
and Star Trek.
Yeah. But you know he's a competent horror director. But like him doing that looks a lot different than like a fucking like Cronenberg's son. I forget his name, but you know,
Something else Cronenberg.
Yeah, something else Cronenberg. But it looks a lot different than that guy's
This
fucking.
is my son. Something else Cronenberg.
yeah. But yeah, that movie looks a lot different than his iteration of it, you know? So it's like, it really depends who does it. If he does birds, it's going to be nuts. You're just going to see people's just eyes come out of their fucking heads. Like, you know, yeah. People's livers being pecked out. Like, yeah. It's going to be actually absolute insanity. But, so director really does matter in a case like that.
Okay, so horror pass. Horror is pretty much a free for all.
Is fine. It's free for all.
Just be cool.
You're going to have to mix it, remix it.
Take some time
put
off.
horror characters in other horror movies. Fuck it. Who fucking have fun?
Yeah. Super Smash Bros. It.
Yeah,
I'm all for that kind of thing.
It's an ultimately like the only thing stopping
Expendables.
that. The only thing stopping that kind of shit is just like fucking copyright and bullshit. You know. companies are just like,
oh yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
fucking, you know.
All right. This one I think is it doesn't even matter how they just spin off and reboot like CSIs and
yes, cop
CIS.
shows.
Criminal Minds bullshit.
I mean, I
They're
think
bringing
none
back
of
a
those
different
shows should
CSI.
exist as just a
That's
rule.
the point. Yeah.
I think in general those shows should be new. I mean, we all love them. We've all fucking sat and watched the fucking like 12-hour TNT marathon of Law and Order, whatever the fuck. But it's like, did that make us more like, you know, caring and empathetic citizens? No. Like people? No. It just made you just like, you're walking down the street, just like this guy also walking down the street is going to bind and torture me. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I wasn't ever a huge fan of like SVU is the most popular one, right?
And it's a sex
Why,
crimes
dude?
one.
It's so weird.
Yeah, exactly. It's
The true
like,
crime shit, like fucks
it's
me
all
up.
just like
I don't
it's
know
all
why.
just like this guy cheated on his wife by fucking kids, and you know, people are like, oh, it's like scandal. It's a lot of scandalous shit.
yeah,
like,
it's all scandal.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a murder.
Because it's not just like,
Yeah.
oh, like this guy stole something or he like shot a guy. It's like, you know, sex happened too, so it's like super scandalous.
Yeah, you get to pick a side, and it's like a real life drama.
It's a very divisive issue.
I'm like, it's like I'm not for it, but like it's also pretty cool.
What?
Like some true crime shit is awesome.
No,
The Jinx.
I don't like true crime.
Did you ever watch The Jinx?
The Jinx is fucking.
It's like
funny.
you know that's.
I mean, but it is. It's not. It's fun. Not funny, but it is like he definitely did like what murder maybe a couple people.
Yeah, he's like, what did you do?
I think
What did you do?
one definite and like one possible and two like and one more possible. So it's just like in that case, it is like it was like an amazing story, but it's just like, yeah, it's horrifying. Like people are dead. You know what I mean? Like people are like, so I don't know. Some true crime shit is kind of like, goddamn, but you know.
Like the podcasters who are just like, we're just doing that. Like they're just like laughing at them with the fucking soy face.
My God. Yeah. True crime kind of like, but fictionalized crime stories are fun. Who doesn't love a nice
I was gonna say
like
but,
an Ed Brubaker story? He's a
yeah,
good writer.
I mean,
in general.
the crime shows are good.
Mm-hmm.
All the good crime shows are good.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
All the good crime movies are good, and there's a reason they're good. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same shit.
Yeah,
Just the
exactly.
drama and shit. We
Mhm.
just don't want to. Just give me it in like 2 hours.
Get old
Make it
David
heavy.
Chase in there and fucking
Yeah. Oh yeah.
say
Yeah.
some shit about.
No, stretch it out for 60 hours.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So yeah, whatever. There's a bunch of those reboots, but in general, the stupid cop shows just nuke them all.
Yeah, from orbit. I mean, like we don't. It doesn't make anyone like.
You could have had one.
It just makes
Like,
people a fearful.
no more
like,
cookies.
population. Yeah.
No more cookies. You could have had one.
Yeah,
CSI.
yeah. Just one show. Yeah, one show. Actually, yeah, no. Nuke them all except one, and just make that one. Have all the people from all those shows collapse into one crew, and they just make one really good, like premium, like law enforcement show, and that's it.
Yeah. The Walking
That
Dead
is
has
One
too
show.
many spin-offs, and then also in one of them, someone did set off a nuke, and I think the zombies are different now.
But like
They like rebooted what the zombies
listen,
are like.
don't talk to me about this shit. I haven't even like.
Okay, so cop shows and Walking Dead
Engaged.
spin-offs are over.
I haven't
Okay,
even
next.
engaged in Walking Dead.
I think you'll be nice about this one. Like a
Mhm.
documentary series. If they
do you
bring
mean?
back Cosmos, when they make Cosmos too.
Well, that shit's it's
be-
finite. How much
Behind
shit
the
can you?
music. MTV's Behind the Music.
Well, yeah. You can do that forever.
It's fine.
Yeah, forever.
Right? Okay. Oh, well, we're going to make the documentaries again. Okay.
Well, wait. Don't just go. There's a thing there maybe.
Oh, Behind the Music.
Behind the music. You know what? Fuck it.
But it's just, but it's just like SoundCloud rappers now.
No. I mean, like, when's the last time it came back? It definitely like it was like the Anthony Hammer story. It was like the last time. It was
I don't know. They could just
Mhm.
like bring it back every 10 years, just catch up. You know, you got to let them
I mean,
have
they
some
might as well.
drama,
And this is the thing
otherwise-
is that like in these kind of cases, like in the cases that they should remake shit, it's really just like, why did you stop making a show that was interesting?
Yeah.
Do they need like time for people to just fail again?
Bring back Celebrity
Do they need time
Deathmatch
do they
again.
need time for people to fail catastrophically?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
They're like,
They need time for people to fuck
this
up.
guy's
Yeah.
this guy failed 2 seasons ago.
Yeah,
We don't
exactly.
want a
Like
show.
we got,
need-
yeah,
he
we
needs
kind of
more
no.
material.
But we need like they have to wait for the full downfall. They have to wait for the full like long arc downward. But then it's like, the people that would be behind the music now are real sinister shit. Like, do we want R. Kelly behind the music? I think we already got it, and it was more than enough than anyone.
Oh no,
more than
they're
anyone
generally
needed.
people who are like well liked, right? If not, they try to make them seem tragic. That's the point of behind the music, right? But
I don't. I don't
those
know.
teasers at the end before commercials.
I mean, they definitely slam some people. They definitely like.
That's the whole point of behind the music.
Fucking up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And then their wife died. Like they'll get as private as they can. What's that other one?
What's that VH1?
Diary, MTV's Diary. Like, you think you know me?
You think something? Oh my god! You think something happened, and they were like, "We can't make behind the music anymore."
Oh, something got it canceled.
Yeah,
quietly. They were like,
yeah, they were like, "Whoa, this one is too real." Like they started doing one on somebody, and it was just like
somebody where you would least expect.
Yeah. It's like
Actually, that's a weird question. Who would you least expect
to be on behind the music?
to be like have something so catastrophic or like hideous in their life that True Life or whatever got canceled?
Oh man, what about that? Like, one of the people in the real world who beat someone up or got kicked off for real. What about that dude that slapped that girl?
yeah. Oh man, they just follow. They just they go back.
Dude, that's funny. He stopped the car to slap her. He ran to the car, opened the car door.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's classic. That's classic.
Old school Real World.
That's
I love
whoa,
it. Bring back Real World forever.
Yeah, that's like 90s as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
just
that I knew.
Opening a cab just to slap a woman, like Jesus Christ. None of those things you can do anymore.
Yeah, dude, that was the real world. That was real. That was the first reality show.
The world got too real. The world got too real, dude.
They do have to pause for a day. Everyone's just gonna sit here.
We're gonna have to reset. I'm
gonna have to bring in an easel.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to get a new guy, maybe.
Have a little presentation.
They ever bring a new person in? Nah, I think they just nah. That's too much shit to do. You gotta
I don't know.
Are they filming that? Did they film one during COVID?
Oh my god, Real World, but they just have to be in a Zoom the whole time.
Yeah.
24 hours a day.
We're quarantined together. Yeah, I can't believe they didn't just 12 hot teens quarantine together and fucking or whatever the fuck.
Date hot, love in a bubble.
Yeah, I go to fucking I don't know what a school is. What's a college? The college people go to.
USC.
I go to West Virginia University. Yeah, they're all just
all
just a bunch of fucking West Virginia.
That's a good one.
Freshmen, and they have to fucking we're dorming together, but it's
God.
COVID.
Yeah.
Ba-na-na-na.
Dude, I saw this thing and it was
I would watch these kids eventually tear each other apart. I would watch that show and watch them just become Lord of the Flies by episode 7.
I'm talking about Survivor.
Once the kegs are tapped. No, I'm talking about the same show where these West Virginia University freshmen have to get quarantined together. No, it would slowly turn to Lord of the Flies.
They're all Southern. They're all Southern, like a cheerleading squad.
Mm-hmm. Once the keg is tapped.
The only way you can tell where they're from is because they have such Southern accents.
Yeah.
Eventually, they just spell out gators, and you're like, oh, that's where you went to school.
Okay.
Only when they spell out their college mascot can you figure out where the fuck they're from. All right, so documentary series.
Yeah, why not? You could do that. Listen, you can do as many Planet Earth. Just keep them coming, but that shit takes time. That's why. Things like that, the bigger one, Cosmos, maybe not Cosmos, but
Planet Earth is
Life, Planet Earth, all that shit. That just
it
takes a while to get the shots of a fucking bee's eyeballs as they're fucking flying into another bee's I don't know, whatever the fuck.
Planet Earth, good cinematic universe, good spinoffs.
Yeah.
They do a lot of good stuff over there. Planet Earth. Yeah, okay.
Keep making them. And docs, especially that kind of shit. Keep making them. Keep making all kind of documentary series. Keep making the Masked Magician. Did they kill that guy?
Valentino.
They caught up to
him? No, that was Vin Diesel.
No. I've seen him. I've seen the guy unmasked. I feel like we went on a definite spree of watching the.
I love that shit.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I was watching it at my grandpa's house. I was like, everybody shut the fuck up.
I'm just gonna say we definitely went on a spree of watching just
Magic Unveiled or whatever.
The Masked Magician, yeah.
Dude, it was so cool.
Just snitching.
He's like, guess what? It was fucking TV magic.
Mm-hmm. It was bullshit.
It was bullshit.
It was in camera.
Guess what?
Mhm.
David Copperfield didn't make the fucking Statue of
But
Liberty
he,
disappear.
He unmasked himself. I think we watched the video.
We did, yeah. I've seen it. I saw it live, dude.
And he didn't. No one cared. No one cared.
Did you hear me? I saw it live.
You saw it? What do you mean you watched it live?
I watched it live.
You were just like
The
a
first
child.
time.
You were a child watching this on Fox.
Those were huge to me.
I know.
They were
No,
big, like,
same.
I'm
Same.
serious.
I'm not. Yeah.
I was always watching.
I was
that
like,
shit.
dude,
Yeah.
I can't believe he's giving these secrets away.
He's on the. They talked about how he was like gonna get
He
killed.
was in danger. Yeah. It's like, nah, what really it was, he like, these were already fucking shop secrets that people were done with, you know? Like, people weren't even doing those tricks anymore. That's just like old hat. Yeah.
It's like, all right, it's already in a fucking book. It's already
exactly.
It's already in a PDF.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
Google.
yeah. That's
No
just
big
already
deal.
old hat. Yeah, no one does
All right,
those fucking...
but bring it back.
No one saws a woman
Actually-
in half. No one saws a woman in half anymore. It's not 1943. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's fine.
The safe alternative to that show that goes on now, it has like mad seasons, is
Chris Angel?
Fool Us. You know, Fool Us with
Chris-
Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
Some magicians come out, they do that thing, and then they.
I don't know how I feel about those two in general.
It's fine. They're fine.
Mhm.
They're fine.
Are they?
Leave them alone. Yeah,
All right.
let's leave them alone.
Since you asked, I'll leave them. I'll let them be.
All right. On to the next one.
Uh-huh.
All right, where do you draw the line on based on a true story? Like, do they have to be true?
What is like that shit is such a sparse, like, it means nothing.
The
like
question.
that term means
The
no,
question.
the question. The based on a true story means absolutely nothing. Based on a true story means as much as there was once a guy named this.
Oh, right.
Or even a person was shot in a car.
Texas
You know,
Chainsaw
like-
Massacre said. I saw the commercial for the reboot.
Mhm.
It said based on true events.
Exactly. That's like the new thing. Based on true events is like
It's like To Kill a Mockingbird.
It's
yeah,
like,
based on
at
true
one-
events.
it's
'cause
at
she
one
went-
point a guy-
also was Southern. Once.
exactly. Yeah. It's like, at one point a guy got killed with a chainsaw. It's like, yeah, that happened, but it's like, everything else around it completely like, yeah.
That's like the Conjuring shit. Like the whole Conjuring universe is something that like a spooky thing happened once for like unsolved mysteries.
That's like the funny. That's also what James won. What he did, The Conjuring. But
yeah.
that's the funny thing about those movies is that like, or is it Insidious? Who cares? Is that like, they literally just take like, like urban legends and kind of try to make like a cinematic universe out of them, out of just like fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird, like it's like, oh, this haunted doll, and then the Amityville house, and then this other place that's it's like, what are we doing? Like, you really trying to like, and you really make me believe that these two like weird, like like Massachusetts psychics are like I don't know where they're from.
I mean,
but,
they were just
but-
real life grifters.
No, I
who
know. That's
are
what I
now
mean.
fictional.
That's what's so funny. That's just so
fictional.
funny.
They're fictional, real life.
Grifter, yeah.
Not even. They're not even. They're like in the fucking films. They're like really going.
No,
out.
that's what I mean. Like that and like
They're,
it's
like,
like you really want me to
mythologized.
believe that this is like a thing they do. They just go from like adventure to adventure, like ghost adventure to ghost adventure, and just like what I mean. Like, come on.
based on true events. A Blair Witch Project, because we did go out in the woods. And also, that chick did die.
We did see like she probably died of regular
It
shit.
was for.
She probably died of like fucking regular 90s shit, like ecstasy, just like doing.
No, yeah. She wasn't
the fuck-
supposed to be standing in the corner like
regular
weird.
shit,
She
yeah.
just actually died over there from ecstasy.
Mm-hmm. Just overheater from just bad X.
Yeah,
Like
they
like
did
X, like not Molly, XTC, like fucking pill form. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
They did
It's
reboot
pressed.
the Blair Witch Project. They made the Blair Witch Project movie. It's just called The Blair Witch, and it's about as if it was a real thing. They took the myth from the Blair Witch Project, and
The guy that wrote The Guest wrote that one. It wasn't very good. The Guest was good though. You ever see
I've
Guest?
never seen any of these. No.
Guest is good. It's a good horror movie.
Pretty
It's like
I'm pretty weak on the watching
it's like a
all the top
Halloween.
horror movie checklist or something.
Mhm. Well, it's not like it's like horror in the sense of just like there's a guy who's a bad guy who's killing people. No one will believe us. It's like a very 80s style kind of where the kids are like, we got it, this guy, he's bad, but he's like charming. Kind of like how Friday Night is kind of.
I don't know.
They remade Friday Night. This should have been your fucking.
I
Don't
even know
remake
what-
Friday Night.
I don't even know what the first. I don't
They
even-
remade
what-
Fright Night with
I
Colin
don't know
Farrell.
the first Fright Night.
It was like an 80s fucking little bop.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Here's one.
They should remake Spookies.
Are you ready for the next?
Uh huh.
Because that was based on a true story, but then we just talked about horror movies.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Did I even give an opinion based on a true story? I don't know.
I was
just
thinking
wondering
like
about
Vice.
how based on a true story is very just like sparse.
Well, I'll just say
well,
my.
no,
I'll
don't
just say
remake
mine.
something based on a true story. If it's like a based on a true story, it already.
Oh my god!
Do not
Remaking
remake
something
something
that was
based on a
already.
true story.
Don't
do that.
Has
That's
that
what I
been
mean.
done?
No, but that's nuts, right?
Like
Just the idea of it.
A new like Diary of Anne Frank.
No, that's not. Was
They
there
do
ever a
that.
first one?
Oh yeah, it's a big one. Yeah.
If someone remade Schindler's List, it's like get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit.
Schindler's List.
yeah. That's what I mean. That kind of shit is like you are wild.
you
like,
just
you cannot do that.
Don't jinx yourself. I got some
I jumped
wild
the gun.
sequels that are happening listed here later. Okay, so how much of this is acceptable and tolerable to you? All the Marvels is and Star Wars is. What would you limit? Can we just make sequels?
Say Marbles is
Marvels.
Jesus Christ.
The Marvels and Star Wars is.
What about them?
There's like a Spider-Man movie every like.
Oh, dude, I've already tuned out.
Tuned out completely.
I've already tuned out. I think like the rest of every sensible American, after like whatever.
So it just doesn't.
What was the big one? The fucking one that everyone's like, "Whoa, dude!" Infinity War.
Infinity.
Like, sure, saw that one. Was like, cool. Then saw Endgame. I was like, yeah, wow, and I'm done with that. you know, like
yeah, kinda,
I literally
yeah.
like I saw the credits rolled at Endgame, and I literally stood up in a theater and dusted my hands off and like walked away. Like I was completely.
Like, what'd you think? You're like, no, I'm done.
I felt the lightness in my soul. I was relieved. I'm done here. I'm done. And they're trying to run trailers for like, see Spider-Man. Nope. Sorry, did not even watch that shit. Did not watch one Marvel movie past fucking. Didn't watch any of the fucking TV shows. I'm out, dude. I'm.
Wait. So let me
straight out of the Matrix.
I just want to hear your
straight out of the Matrix, dude.
because this is very relevant then of all the mashups and reboots and shit. Do you know that the new Spider-Man movie is a multiverse thing and it's all the old
I
villains?
was forced to see that when I saw a movie and I saw a trailer for that.
Yeah,
so
got like Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin is in it,
and
Alfred
Alfred
Molina.
Molina's coming back, and it's just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, people? What are we doing?
Spider-Verse, baby.
But what? Why?
So too much.
Oh, because the cartoon did well, so now we got to do it in the live action. We got to make the right.
I think they want to multiverse it so
we're
they can
do the thing that they had so we can make the money too. It's like just let them.
They just want to be able to
who did Spider-Verse? Sony. Let's want to make their money. Marvel. God damn. Like
they just want to be able to recast Black Panther if they need to. So they can just go, well, multiverse. Oops, multiverse. Thanos came and got Chadwick.
Yeah, I mean that is that's pretty. No, not even that. They're just gonna be like, No, they're not even gonna. You're thinking like way too.
They're going to address that he died.
No. They're gonna multiverse it.
They could.
No,
but anyway, that's how
it.
they'll bring the X-Men in or some shit like that.
You're right. I guess that's like their like way to like fucking. They're gonna just be like, oh, a thing happened, and
they do it in the comics all the time. Big event, and then it's like, oh, new continuity, kind of. In the
didn't we see Venom 2 when they did it at the end?
Venom 2 is going to be Venom 2 is going to be in the new Tom Holland verse.
Yeah, that's what the thing was, right?
Yeah.
Are we spoiling it?
No.
I do not care.
If you've been listening,
if you're listening to this, I don't care about you.
Well, for certain Marvel shit, I'm like, you either already know it or you just probably won't care anyway. So
you don't care. If
you're watching it now.
Yeah.
If
this is the first time,
then I'll stop. But
also, sorry, you're not gonna watch Venom 2. What the fuck am I saying? You're certainly not watching Venom 2.
No,
don't be mad. Shut up.
Who cares?
Yeah, don't be mad. Actually, maybe support Tom Hardy.
Support Tom Hardy.
He maybe he'll slim down for a possible Mad Max sequel.
To get put. They were like, we got to get him in the MCU. Look how much money.
Maybe he'll slim down enough for a Mad Max sequel. That's all I'm hoping.
The Mad Max sequel. Guess what it is? It's young Furiosa.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, so just it's not. Oh, go fuck it. I don't care. Let's
do it. It'll be cool.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit. I was fine with the first one.
That movie could have had no Mad Max character in it and just been like the same shit. Stunts. I would have been mesmerized equally. All right, so
one of the best.
Yeah, dude, that's great. Reboot Mad Max if you're not gonna fuck it up.
Yeah,
that's a revival. If you ask me.
Well, I mean, like they did it.
Yeah. Recast. Oh, we didn't even talk about.
They didn't fuck it up. I mean,
they didn't fuck it up.
They
obviously the best.
Well, no Mad Max is truly like a reboot. It is supposed to be like that true serialized, like just like pulp fucking novel kind of thing, where just like he just has Avengers in this wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
So like anytime a Mad Max movie comes out, it's like it's it is a part of the canon in a way, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, but that's how that shit works.
All right. Whatever. This is stupid.
Sorry, go back. Well, I feel like we touched on something before I want to talk about, but
boy.
yeah, that's fuck it. We'll skip it.
Marvel Star Wars was the start of that.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. That's how they're gonna. That's how they're gonna get Black Panther. They're gonna make it different Black Panthers. They're gonna be like, oh, I fucking got lost and I'm in a different world now. And I have to go to Wakanda, and he's gonna. But I have to find Black Panther, and it's gonna just be someone different and under the thing.
I feel like it'd be like,
and they're not even gonna talk about it, and they're not even gonna talk about it, and they're not even gonna talk about it, and they're not even gonna talk about it.
You think that's? Do you think they're gonna 0% talk about it? Like not even acknowledge?
They're not gonna talk about it. They're not gonna talk about it.
Funeral scene. They're not
gonna talk about it.
It doesn't matter. You're not gonna watch it.
Talk about it.
You're not gonna watch it.
They've like changed actors, bro.
They're not gonna recast.
They've like changed actors. No one was like, "Oh shit, you don't look like fucking Terrence Howard."
Yes, they were. I did. I was like, "Who's this guy?"
No, that's what I mean. No one was like, "Oh shit, Don Cheadle, you don't look like Terrence Howard." Like they didn't say anything about that. They replaced him.
I said it.
No, I know, but in the movies, they didn't fucking acknowledge it. They did not acknowledge that this character's a different guy.
No, I just know for
Edward
sure.
Norton was Mark Ruffalo's fucking and Edward Norton's Hulk. That's the same character. They did not. No one's like, you look skinnier.
They recast Dumbledore. Nobody said shit.
Well, that's a different.
Hey, Dumbledore, that's a different, looking a little.
That's way too far. That's a different series. That's a different whatever. But I mean, like as far as like the Marvel shit, they would not. They would definitely.
They will not recast.
They
already said so. They did. They're not going to. They're not going to CGI him.
They're not going to recast him, but they're going to recast Black Panther.
Well, I mean, that's just how Black Panther works. It's just another Black Panther. There's always another one.
They're not going to recast what's his name?
They're not going to recast Chadwick Boseman.
Whatever the guy's name is, the specific
T'Challa.
character. Yeah.
They're not gonna. They will not. T'Challa is dead.
They're not gonna recast him. That's in their head. That's their workaround. In their head, that's their workaround. They're not gonna recast T'Challa, but they're gonna recast Black Panther.
Oh, it's just a T'Challa variant. That's what they're called in the universe. Just so you know.
Shut up.
Variants. Shut up. Just so you know.
Shut the fuck.
Marvel knowledge for you.
Shut the fuck.
Anyway,
up.
we agree.
It's not even gonna be him. It's just gonna be a different guy. It's just going to be a different person in general. They're not even going to be like...
All right, stop. When they don't recast him, I'll come and tell you.
You know what they're going to do? I got you. Hold on. Psychic here. It's going to be... I got it. Watch this. They're going to get a different... They're going to go to a different world where the T'Challa died like during the whole Thanos thing.
Yeah, they already did that.
Yeah.
That was...
They're gonna blink to a different thing. He's gonna be dead, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm a Black Panther now." And that's how they're gonna tastefully.
But that's just the plot of Endgame. They're just doing Endgame again.
No, but they're gonna
so
be
they can recast him. They would just recast him and say nothing, but they're not going to.
No, because they're gonna use the multiverse thing to be like, "Hey, it's gonna be twofold. Hey, here's the reason why this guy's gonna be a different person, and then also." You know, here we're gonna do a tasteful, like, sort of like, hey, here's like a memorial to fucking, Chadwick, and the same thing.
Okay, yeah, that's probably exactly what they're gonna do.
They're gonna be like, hey,
they're
gonna meet someone who has a Black Panther outfit on. They're gonna fucking take the mask off. It's gonna be like his sister, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, Tobey Maguire. yeah. He's Black Panther in the universe, and then he's gonna be like, yeah, T'Challa got killed and blah blah, and there's gonna be a big memorial with like, fucking Chadwick Boseman's face on it, and that's what they're gonna do. Mark my fucking words.
What if episode? What if Tobey Maguire Peter Parker became the king of Wakanda?
Oh my god!
Yo, just imagine.
Damn.
Doing the like Venom, the Spider-Man 3 dance moves. And shit.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing the little saddle dance and fucking in Wakanda. Everyone's just pissed at him. Can't believe this white man is.
They do have that like I have to save this white man thing in.
They keep trying to people keep trying to challenge him to like the ceremonial fight, but he's got fucking powers and shit, so he keeps beating them.
All right.
People keep literally picking him up and throwing him off the fucking cliff or whatever, but he just like just sticks back to the. Just like climbs back up, and they're just like, Jesus, he just tires him out.
Rebooted every time he climbs back up is a different Black Panther.
Yeah.
Another variant.
It's a different Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the thread.
Anyway, so there's no,
Sorry, no, I'm saying continue.
There's no acceptable. Like, is there anything good? Any Star Wars shit or whatever. Some of it's good and worth it.
I
But,
mean,
you
they
know,
shouldn't have
they
touched
should
Star Wars
finish it.
until they had a concrete idea.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, we can go to
It
this.
feels bad that they did that.
I just want to talk about the fact that they're making a teenage girl Powerpuff Girls.
Why not?
And
Like
that's
live
it?
action?
Some CW or MTV type thing. Yeah. And the
We
Juno.
we gotta stop the live action like reboots of like,
Yeah. Well, these
animated
are like,
shows.
yeah, there's a category.
There's a
here.
reason why people like those shows
It's like-
because the animation is like charming and like has like a certain pop to it that makes these characters, you know, that
Yeah.
makes the total package appealing. You can't just like, I mean, dude, Netflix just saw that with like, didn't they try to reboot like Cowboy Bebop or some shit and it just like boom gone. Once
Yeah,
it,
boom,
like,
gone. Yeah.
and it's just like, dude, yeah, because it fucking looks jank.
Because
And, like you
nobody
can't
was
you can't get the same. Who is it for? Who is it for?
Exactly.
Who is it for?
exactly.
Who wants to watch that?
So
fans of the original aren't gonna be
Right.
like, oh, I want to watch these like fucking bad actors like try to fucking like, you know, these iconic roles, and like new people are gonna be like, what is this? Oh, it's based on anime. Oh, I'm just gonna watch that. Who is it for? Who is it for? No one. Like, and of course the fucking Netflix show, they're gonna try to drag it out till fucking forever instead of just like, I don't know, just like they remakes like
I don't know if they do
remakes like
that.
that. Remakes like that are just like who when it's like who is this even for? Remakes that are just like I said. Classics, just leave it the fuck alone. Like, don't touch it. Don't try to do
Get your
anything
hands
to
off
it.
my Powerpuff Girls cartoons.
Don't try to make it. Well,
There's a Justice
no,
League.
no. I mean, okay. If, oh, sorry. If
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this segment just like animated like films
No, I'm
becoming live action, or just like are you just
Oh,
saying Powerpuff Girls
well,
in general?
no, it's like the CW thing where they're just like teenagers like murdering each other and like,
Oh,
very
you mean like,
teen romance above everything else.
Oh, that's it. I mean,
Sexy Teen Wolf. There's a Scream thing on MTV.
that's just
type
kind of
shit.
funny. I mean, the kids need something.
kids
right?
need
The kids
something.
need something.
Anyway, there's a Justice League where Robin says, "Fuck Batman."
Hell yeah, dude.
I saw that in the trailer. Okay. So anyway, okay, they're fine. They're for the kids.
Hates his not dad.
CW, MTV bullshit.
Mhm.
It's fine. It's for the kids.
Yeah, I mean, what else are they gonna do? What kind of programming are you put on for the kids?
We're gonna make something.
You gotta
new.
make some saucy like
they're not
teen
gonna
shit, you know.
Fuck it.
You know?
They're like,
We're also-
can
also
we just
gonna-
make the Powerpuff Girls sexy? Can we just?
We're
make,
also
like-
gonna be watching like they're gonna be watching Sopranos, and you don't want your kid fucking walk around eating gabagool, you know. You don't want your kid walking around fucking slicking his hair back and trying to fucking, you know, trying to whack people. Like that's not what you need. Just have them, you know, have them watch some like, you know, some nice benign CW programming with like, you know.
that. Oh, so they think that the worst thing you can do is like make out in the backseat of some barn party.
Yeah, just like some bullshit. Oh, you said that you like Stacy, but you lied. You know?
It's like Smallville.
Like,
Smallville was
yeah.
that. They took
Mhm.
Superman and they CW'd it, you know?
Yeah. Or when someone dies in those shows, it's like this was a bad thing that was wrong. It's not just like
Yeah.
good job, Christopher.
Yeah.
It's not like yeah, you did it. Yeah. Kids need something. Why not? They need their scandal.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Okay, next up.
But I mean, if you didn't have this already as like a I don't know a topic. Sorry, I'm gonna take a sip real quick.
Yeah.
Then yeah, animation like becoming live action. No, don't do it.
Don't do it. Cowboy Bebop, don't do it. They're making-
Nothing. Don't do it. The reason why people like the animated like things is that they're like animated and they kind of are fun.
Has it ever worked?
No, I can't think of anything that
I
was
guess
like
not.
that
Okay.
was something that okay. Because comics are one thing because they're just like stills. It really isn't like you can kind of like make those expressive if you want. As expressive. God damn, I'm tired. As expressive as you want. But like yeah, like a animated show. It's just like leave it alone.
Oh,
my God.
oh my God! Remember the Dragon Ball Z movie, like the American
Yeah.
one?
Nuts.
Oh my God!
Absolute
Like,
insanity.
Why did you do that?
He's like in school and shit, like getting bullied. Like what the fuck? Like,
it's like the
who-
Dark Tower book. Sounds like someone like it feels like if I had watched like the Japanese Dark Tower movie.
Mhm.
Or like
And, like,
clearly
tried
they
to-
didn't get it, or
and you
like they
didn't
read
have,
a
like, a
translated
dub.
version
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, you didn't have- yeah.
A no dub Japanese version. Like, what? That's not who's what?
It's
Rolling
like,
into
I don't
squat.
understand what's happening. Oh, why are those kids like that? Oh, what? They're psychics? Yeah, there's like weird, yeah. Oh man. I mean, the only good thing about that movie, just another side of Dark Tower, was just the one like shootout scene. That was about it. It was like what, 3 minutes?
There's some pretty some pretty
That's
cool
fine.
stuff as a Dark Tower fan, but it's like it's a tragedy.
I'm gonna see if I
It's a
can find
tragedy.
that. You keep talking.
All right. Anyway, so next up, tell me if you think any of these are appropriate or should exist. There are 3 movies in the work for Hasbro. You know, they had some
Oh,
hits.
they're doing more games.
Yeah,
Let's go. I'll
they're
fuck
doing
with it.
Monopoly.
They have to do something.
They're doing
They're
Monopoly.
a board game company that they sell fucking board games, a product that people don't fucking buy anymore. Probably got a little boost during pandemic, but like other than that, probably fucked. I go for it. Go put out whatever content. They got Rihanna to be in fucking battle shit. Like, come on, like
Yep.
that's a big pull. Like that was kind of.
Well, there's also like G.I. Joe's, which is a legit, like you can actually make movies off of that. But they're making.
Oh, that's the thing I watch. Okay. So I accidentally watched the second G.I. Joe, thinking it was the first G.I. Joe.
Okay.
And I was like super confused about why I didn't recognize anything. I was like, oh, I thought The Rock was in the first one, but he wasn't. It was just like, what, Channing Tatum wasn't?
I thought The Rock was in a G.I. Joe movie.
Dude, my eyes
Maybe a spinoff.
my eyes rolling in the back of my head trying to even remember that shit. But yeah. So it was, the first one was like, oh, they tried to make this movie. They had like Marlon Wayans or some shit and like, I don't know, actual people. The second one was like literally just The Rock and just like 2 random actors. Like Channing Tatum was in it. He died immediately. He's boom, like just was like 5 minutes gone.
Oh wow.
What was that? Yeah, am I thinking the right guy?
They thought he could carry the franchise. Just
The Rock.
cancel all the rest of the actors.
Yeah,
Kill
no.
them,
They were
nuke
like,
them.
they were like, listen, like Channing, we can't like pay you full, but if you want to come and do like a scene,
That's around the time The Rock was in every
We
franchise.
spent all our money
The
on The
Rock is
Rock.
the reason this list exists because he's just like
he could fit into any one of
can
these
revive
franchises.
anything.
Yeah, he could fit into any one of these like,
Yo,
clean
put-
smoothly.
But you think The Rock would? How much money you think he would take for the upcoming Beyblade movie?
Whoa, is that
Whoa,
real?
that's
Hasbro's making a Beyblade
second
movie.
Yep.
I don't want to see. That's gonna be weird.
There was a cartoon, so there's lore.
No, I know, but I mean, like, what the fuck are they gonna like?
The Beyblades will.
This is gonna be like, who are they gonna get? Fucking
I really
Ansel
don't know.
Elgort to be the fucking main guy. Like, seriously, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, who's gonna be in the
Gotta
movie?
be. I don't know. The last one for Hasbro's.
They're gonna get Timothy Chalamet to be in. He's like a troubled, like he's like a troubled.
They canceled Dune too because
He
he's
gets hurt.
also
He
going
gets-
to be in
He
Beyblade.
gets hurt on the set of Beyblade. He gets a Beyblade to the shin. He just falls in the craft services. Yeah,
And in a Furby movie. That's fine. Whatever.
that's Alec Baldwin's first movie back. He fucking he fucking hits Timothy Chalamet with a Beyblade.
Yeah, they already made fucking Angry Birds 1, 2, 3 probably.
Did they?
There's Angry Birds movies. Yeah,
Oh man, yeah. I feel like they're just that kind of.
it's cute. We love them. We love the Angry Birds.
Oh man, now I'm thinking about it. Don't make a.
They're everywhere.
I get it, man. These corporations don't have shit else to do. It's
Dude,
like,
they made the Emoji movie.
dude, they made the fucking
like, the app-
Trolls movie.
That's fine. Trolls was a cartoon the whole time.
It was a doll. It was like a little doll.
Dude,
It
cartoons
became
and dolls in the 90s were
It's synonymous. Yeah.
The shows were for the toys, and the toys
That's
were
what
for the
that's what I
shows.
mean though. So that's why I can't get fully mad at Hasbro and these companies for doing like
They
this kind
have
of shit.
to, yeah.
Because like you have to advertise. Like it's just a form of
But
advertising.
like, imagine they did like Connect 4, like Milton Bradley verse, like Shoots and Ladders.
Well,
We could make up Shoots and Ladders.
Okay. We cannot make up Shoots and Ladders. It would be
save
it
it.
would be a bad movie. No. You could, and it would be something in the style of like Escape Room. You didn't see that movie Escape Room? I did not see it, but I saw trailers.
I
for
saw
it.
trailers, yeah. So I know
So I
exactly
understand
how
the
it goes
vibe. Yeah.
down, yeah.
But it would be something in the style of like Escape Room, and you can do Shoots and Ladders. It would just be like,
Yeah.
it would just be you would have a hard time getting motherfuckers out to see that shit though. It would just be very like Shoots and Ladders. You for real? Like I don't.
Or it
think-
would be like, no, it would be like, you remember when The Rock made
Taking a ladder
Remember
up the-
The Rock's like serious reboot of Rampage?
Yeah.
It would be like that.
George, my friend, is getting hurt.
It would be like a flood, like a
Yeah.
landslide, and you were climbing
No,
up a lot of
no,
ladders
it's-
and
okay.
falling down
Stop.
chutes.
Dystopian world. Dystopian future.
Yeah, right. Go on.
The rich live in whatever these nice things, these nice places or whatever, idyllic environments like usual, and the poor have to live in these other places, and there's ways to get through. Like there's a big wall that's like dividing them, and you can if you can get it you can get across. Most people don't make it through because there's a bunch of like machinery and mechanics and shit in there or whatever. And I don't know, some young boy decides he's got to get medicine for his mom or girlfriend or whatever the fuck. or just like a guy, and he decides to go into try to make into the rich people, good people part, good people. Holy shit!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're good by virtue of just being rich for sure in this world. But yeah, like
Or he's climbing into the
no, he
buildings
goes in. He's like
on the
trying to.
chutes
He has to. He goes
and the
into the
ladders.
because wall's just like a big techno fucking. It's like made of all a bunch of types of shit and whatever. Like
Mhm.
so. When he goes into the wall, he's got to like get. He's got to navigate it, and there's all types of chutes and ladders in there. And then it's like and then the inside of it's like the movie Cube. Sometimes he finds some other people in there. They're trying to get through. One guy's climbing up a ladder. It starts getting hot at the top. It's like maybe they oh, we can go down here. One guy goes into shoots and there's just like I don't know, a fan at the bottom and shouts him up. Or,
Oh yeah, just because.
or there's like acid or
Just for danger.
just shoots ladders. Bullshit. Yeah,
shoots.
and ladders.
Like
I don't know why I'm
guns.
envisioning that's a horror movie. Well, it'll be like a light horror movie, like a they don't do that anymore for kids, PG-13 horrors, but they should. That's why I'm a fan of the CW, like bullshit, like fucking
Shoots and
shit.
ladders.
It's like
the
kids need
CW.
intrigue.
Shoots and ladders diaries.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, they just took Sex in the
I've
City.
been stuck in this place for 14 days now.
They just took Sex in the
Some
City and
guy
made
put-
it like a Gossip Girl.
Hmm?
I'm pretty sure that's what they were like. What if it was Gossip Girl but Sex in the City
Mhm.
teenager in the 80s ish or something?
You could do shoots and ladders for sure.
Yeah, we could probably-
Connect 4 might be a little bit harder. Connect 4 is gonna be like more of a war story.
Yeah, oh yeah, like
You know?
ancient China.
No,
Like pushing the so it would be like a war game. Yeah,
no. I'm thinking there's two sides. One of them's like Imperial, maybe I guess they're the red side, and then the yellow ones are the I don't know, the rebels. Let's go with that. Just a blink of rebels, and they have to, there's maybe like a romance. That's why you get some of the pieces that go on the other side.
How do we get the bar that goes back
I know. I'm really trying. I'm
Like
trying
the
to get
dam?
that
Like a
mechanic.
dam
yeah,
will break?
yeah. It's like Bridge on the River Kwai.
finally,
it's like they have to build the bridge before it collapses. Yeah,
subtle reference. They're in the control room. The fucking bad guys win, and 4 red lights light up at once, and then every gate in the dam opens all at once. Boom. That's the big dramatic finish there on the dam. And I don't know how the plot revolves around it or whatever, but boom, that's your Connect 4.
Yeah. That plot's not too. This one's kind of weak. I'm liking the shoots and ladders one better, but we'll work on this. We'll convene and we'll actually get back. We'll work on this one again.
All right. So speaking of Sex in the City, this is the one that actually got
What
me.
was the other Hasbro's one?
Furby.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, I guess.
Just let it. Yeah, that's why I brought it.
I mean, if they can do Trolls, they can do Furby.
Yeah, they
They
did.
can
That's
do
why I
Furby,
said
sure. Yeah.
They don't.
Furby was a phenomenon. Though. They can't ever get that back. I know there's never gonna.
I mean, I was gonna
never
say
gonna
it's
get
like
that
doing
back.
a Tamagotchi movie, but I'm sure. I think here's the thing: if it exists as some intellectual property, the movie rights to it also legally exist. Somebody has
also must needs
like
exist.
yeah. It's like not for porn. It's just the rules. If it's a trademark, the movie
rights,
thing
yeah.
for it
There's
exists.
some fucking hack out there who's just like, I am willing to do the Arm and Hammer arm movie.
Mr. Clean, is he Arm and Hammer?
I don't
the Arm
know.
and Hammer arm.
Whoa.
Does it belong to
See,
Mr.
that's
Clean?
the reveal at the end.
Oh,
That's the reveal in the
he's
beginning.
through an arm glory hole.
Yeah.
Whole movie.
Whole movie, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's rich. Okay, so
An arm glory hole. You mean a glory hole? You mean a regular glory hole? The function of a glory hole?
I got armed by Mr. Clean.
I mean, they have to make it extra wide in case they don't know who's fucking showing up.
Yeah.
They don't know what your situation's like.
Okay,
They don't know, yeah.
so all right, let's move on to some of the most egregious ones.
Mm-hmm.
The one that
No, keep going. What do you mean the most great? Keep.
well, I'm done with
whatever
that. We literally just finished Hasbro movies.
Okay,
That's it.
whichever one seemed like because I could spit. Just keep
The
on.
new like sad, apparently like not fun Sex in the City movie
Hmm?
or show. That's like same but different this time. Actually,
Sex in
different.
the City.
Yeah, they don't. It's even called something different.
Bwah, bwah.
Yeah.
Get out of here. These ladies are like 60.
Yeah. So that happened, and
yeah.
I was like, "That's stupid." And then I saw news of a new something or other version of 6 Feet Under. And,
They told the story.
Do not.
They don't touch it. That's what I
Don't
mean.
fuck with it.
Well, I guess it feels kind of selfish because if they were like, we're gonna do some more Soprano stuff, I'd be like, maybe.
They did that, and it wasn't
It
good
wasn't
or worthwhile.
good. It was not good at all. You're right.
They did do it. We did say maybe.
You're right.
And
It
look
was
what we
not
got.
good. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
So don't do it. It
Yeah,
has
don't
the
do it.
it has the famously like
Yeah,
the
don't
best
do
movie.
don't do. But
best
then again,
TV show
we
finale.
did get the Deadwood movie, and it was fine. It was great. You know?
It's not that. It's like we don't know if it's going to be a sequel or a reboot or a prequel. They're just like, we have it. We're making it.
I know. The Deadwood movie is gonna make me hold out a little bit of hope. It's always gonna make me like, okay, so they can't. So the thing here is like, Premiere TV, right? Prestige TV.
Yeah, but
Premium
revival. There's getting a show revived just strictly based on the nostalgia, or just like it just existed. Versus also like it's always, I think, a good thing if the show got canceled, didn't really finish, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna finish it, bring it back for the Deadwood movie. You know.
Yeah, if there's
That's
something
not a
conclusive,
that's like we're gonna finish.
yeah, if there's something conclusive to do, then that's like, yeah, it's a little bit different than like a reboot. But if they're like, hey, we're bringing back fucking Three's Company, like it's like, sure.
Oh, okay. So let me read you this list.
Mm-hmm.
MacGyver, Magnum PI,
MacGyver.
Dynasty.
Well, MacGyver can never come back. MacGruber exists. It's kind of
MacGruber is now a TV show.
yeah. That's what I mean. So MacGyver can never come back.
Yeah. Supermarket Sweep, hosted by Leslie Jones.
Well, that's great. Who doesn't
Saved
watch
by the
Supermarket
Bell. AC Slater is the principal or something.
Sweep?
Walker Texas Ranger is back. It's
Saved
just
by the
called
Bell
Walker.
takes on a different sheen in today's society.
It's
not as like.
it's one of their daughters. They
There's
they
not
gotta,
like no, but there's not wacky adventures you have in school
it's
anymore.
like Screech is dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Multiverse Screech.
It's just what is it? A Zoom call with a bunch of fucking kids? Yeah, like, yeah. What is it like? A Zoom call. Everyone's wearing a mask in their fucking houses and they're scared.
Walker Texas Ranger is back.
Kids
Just
shooting
now,
at the
just
screen.
Walker. Fuller House.
They've done that. I'm pretty sure they.
Roseanne
I'm pretty
came
sure
back. Then they dropped her.
I'm pretty sure they did all. I'm pretty sure they did Fuller House, Roseanne, and also Walker. But I'm pretty sure all those things happened.
Oh, Dexter. Dexter's back.
Dexter's
they're,
back.
they're hoping to like literally. They were just like, "Hey guys, we want to make up for it."
No, just because how? What are we gonna do? How many seasons are we gonna be talking here?
The guy who made the first 4 seasons, which were good, and then left, until they just made it. It just was really shitty. He was like, Can I have a season?" I'm pretty sure that's.
He just wants one.
He's
season.
like, "Can I have one so we can do it?"
Finish it up.
Like, I'll make it pretty good. I'll make it better than that other bullshit. Do you want a better ending? Anyways,
It's just
iCarly
weird
is
to bring
back.
an ending back.
Frasier's back.
iCarly's back for what? To do what? What capacity?
The television show iCarly.
No, but I mean, like, what? What's the fucking plot?
I don't know. Her niece
Again,
or some shit.
Is it? Because I'm like, who is this for? That's why I'm like, why is her niece also named Carly?
Well, iCarly's in it. She's fully in it. It's like the full cast, you know.
No, I know.
It's
but
Fuller
I mean, like,
House style.
but I mean, like, yeah. Who is this for?
For
whom?
It's for the kids.
Is it?
It's reverse. It's like
do the kids fucking know who Miranda Cosgrove is?
no, they don't care. But they're just we are gonna be like, oh, the kid's watching that thing. Like, well, it's more recognizable for anyone.
No, but that's what I mean. Do the kids want to watch fucking like Paw Patrol or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like they made
not a
like
kid that young.
they
but
made
you know
a
what I
Girl
mean?
Meets World. You know about that?
Yeah, who watch? That's what I mean. Who is that for?
Check this out.
Who's that for? Everyone
Girls.
but everyone that's old enough to have watched to remember Boy Meets World to be like, oh, Girl Meets World is like not gonna watch it. And anyone who's young enough to be watching Girl Meets World is not gonna remember fucking Boy Meets World or care about these weird looking people. Like,
okay, so
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say. Just say like, who asked for that?
Mr. Feeney still alive?
He must. He must. Be.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
All right, so Elizabeth Banks is making a Flintstones cartoon
Cartoon.
on Fox. Yeah, just
Yeah,
like
fuck
the
it.
Flintstones. She's
Why
bringing
not?
it back.
What did Hanna-Barbera's family feel about this? What do they feel about this?
Hanna-Barbera's probably fucking cashing in. They probably love it.
Good to hear.
All right, and also I know you'll agree, like having like with Bob and David instead, like they're not bringing back what the fuck was it originally called? But Bob Odenkirk and Mr. Show.
Mr. Show, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
just
not-
having the with Bob and David, like great, please, yeah,
Sure. I mean, they're allowed to keep creating.
yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Keep
yeah.
doing a sketch show.
That's not really
Please
like a
bring it
remake as much as like
Yeah.
sketch comedians continuing to do work. You know.
I thought of that because Kids in the Hall is coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, what was the one you said before that?
Flintstones.
Yeah.
20 years later.
Sorry, I just had the Hanna-Barbera quit, but I didn't really. Yeah, fuck it, why not? It's about time, right? I mean, they're the original like fucking cartoon family. I don't see why someone hasn't tried to cash on us already.
I'm gonna assume it's not gonna suck too bad because
it's going to be
Elizabeth
as good as the other 13 animated family shows on television right now.
Yeah,
so
it's fine.
They'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
I think If those other fucking 37 shows find an audience, I think it'll be fine for.
Okay, so they recently did something that I think you already implied you don't like, but they brought back for a one and done live TV special and did an episode of Facts of Life and All in the Family or something.
Aren't they all
Like
dead?
old school classic
all
sitcoms.
dead?
I don't know if it's real. Jon Stewart was in one of them.
Are they all dead?
That's a weird thing to do live. Imagine it was like 40 years later and it's like, we're doing Lost live for the nostalgia.
Well, it's a sitcom, so it's like a little different. So it actually works as that.
Right.
But like, yeah, doing Lost Live would be fucking nuts. Think about the fucking camera work. There's a studio audience in the stands.
Smoke Monster's real now.
There's a studio audience, like, just see them in the background. They're like reacting. Ooh, yeah.
All right, how about...
oh, you go, girl. Yeah. Like, Kate comes on screen like, woo!
Yeah,
woo, woo,
yeah. Everyone's crying. Like, the sad music playing. People are like, cry. There's a guy holding a sign that's like, ah.
Yeah. Aww.
Everyone gasping.
Yeah.
When I do this, you gasp.
A guy playing the Lost Noise live.
Yeah. It's actually just a guy just doing that. Yeah, we should get that noise.
Yeah, bring back Lost.
We should get the. Yeah, well, one day I'll
bring back Lost. Bring back all our washed our favorite washed up actors to be in Lost again.
Oh, it's whoever wants to come back.
Dude, that's what I mean. Like, dude, that's what I'm talking
generation.
about. Elon Musk is like, these billionaires have no fucking. If
Where
I
did
had
this
a
come
billion,
from?
dude, if I had $1 billion, I would get the entire cast of Lost, and I'd be like, you're gonna do another fucking season, and you're gonna make this shit right. Like,
Yeah. Oh, Kate, were you busy?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you busy? Oh, damn. She actually does those Marvel movies
Who's Kate?
now.
Oh, she's the Marvel movie.
I know. Yeah, I was gonna talk hella shit. Yeah, you're right.
I'm
sorry. Are you busy? You fucking
probably get Sun.
But no. I mean, even that she's only doing
Sawyer?
one. She's in one movie.
Yeah,
she's an Ant-Man.
That's the point.
She's an Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah, she got
yeah.
time.
You're fine. You got time. You're not doing shit besides that. Yeah, you're Ant-Man. Sorry, what's her name? Lily Evangeline. Sorry, Kate.
Okay.
I don't know.
For the interest of time, I'm gonna rapid fire this.
It's like sorry, Kate. But Famke Janssen just existed. I don't know what to tell you. Like, she just also happens to still work. What was I gonna say? Yeah. We can definitely get Jack. He's broke. I haven't seen him in
I can see him doing
damn
like,
thing.
Yeah, he's in like Hallmark movies.
Uh-huh.
Poor guy.
I haven't seen him in a thing. Everyone from that cast actually. I feel
He's probably the dad on.
I think like Sawyer's like Hawaii 5-0 or some shit.
He was on like 90210 or some shit. Party of Five.
Yeah.
He's probably now playing the dad on Party of Five.
Yeah.
Again.
I think.
Which they
I think
probably,
the
I'm
best.
assuming,
I think
brought
the best of them ended up on like, like Hawaii 5-0 or like some sort of like CBS, ABC,
Jin.
show.
Jin.
No, Locke was on that shit too, right?
Ben is in a big. Ben's on the blacklist.
yeah.
He's being Ben. He's just
that's what I
playing.
mean.
Ben.
Yeah, he was on. He was on.
I have some secrets.
He was on that other. He was on that other show, like Person of Interest or whatever, too.
Maybe
right?
that's the thing I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh, James Spader is blacklist guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the creep on the blacklist.
That's what I mean. It's just like the best of these guys just stayed in the fucking in the whole television sphere, in the serial sphere. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta.
Somebody must have made it.
No.
Off the island?
No. Yeah, none of them made it off the island.
Yikes.
Damn, just
Lily,
and
Hurley
that was
didn't break out.
Nah, just Lily, and that's recent. They threw her a bone recently. I don't know who at Marvel was like,
it's like they gave almost the same character to
honestly
the
person at Marvel was literally just like someone just like us, like who just watched Lost and was like, oh yeah, what?
Do we have her on a
Kate's
contract?
Kate's not getting
like
work, and literally just like she's the fine actress and she's not getting work. Like fuck it, yeah,
let's get it.
She'll do.
She's hot.
Yeah, I've always, it's like she's Kate from Lost, and people like her as an actress, and like she is not expensive.
She can punch.
Bada bang. Yeah. She
That's
can,
probably
exactly.
one episode.
She
you got
yeah.
to the one where she was
She
just
can be
like
tough,
bathing, just like washing off her shirt, and just looking extra hot in the ocean. He was like, "All right, we got
It
it."
was like, call it up, man. Do it up. She can throw a punch or two, and she looks like Tomb Raider.
Mhm. Moving on.
Moving on.
Adaptations that exist just because the IP exists. Are you ready? Halo is a series coming out somewhere. It looks pretty cool. Stop. We could do it forever. Ghostbusters for no reason. Bad Boys for no reason, but let's make more also. Mortal Kombat's, Tomb Raiders. These are just like, they're already being made all the time. Their grandfather did.
Okay. Everything but Mortal Kombat, I'm going to say no.
Disney live action.
Keep making dumb, schlocky action movies like that. But honestly, it's just like, keep a reboot. Okay. Because you went through a lot of movies there. A reboot of Bad Boys right now, it needs to be completely rebooted. They would just pass not drag out the corpses of fucking.
They would drag it. They'll pass it to Ammo. Clearly,
yeah, but like, who fucking gives a shit about those nobodies? Those duds,
girls.
Huh?
They can't call it Bad Boys.
They were absolutely duds. Everyone in the Ammo was an absolute dud. Do you remember anyone in that movie?
Yeah, I remember.
Besides Vanessa Hudgens.
I remember all of them almost. I remember their names. I took notes.
I
remember
I
the
watched
blonde,
it.
the big
I can see their faces,
backstory.
but I mean, like, do you really care more about like seeing them? And
I want to see Will Smith and the young
in the
Asian
Bad Boys
guy.
capacity.
Quips. I want to see their bants when they would just say "fuck you," I fucked your mom.
Dude, you sick of me.
They're gonna be in the next one, heavily featured. Vanessa Hudgens is set up.
They need to reboot it. Is what I'm saying. They need to get two younger guys.
That would be fine.
And not stop dragging around these corpses and being like, yeah, these are new guys. And if they make a new Bad Boys and it's just these like four just like nobodies, it's like, cool. That's what fans of Bad Boy came to see. No black people. Like, yeah. That's exactly what they wanted. Yeah. That's what I would go to a Bad Boys movie to say this. Holy shit. That's what I mean. It's just like they can't go on like that. They need to reboot it. Get whoever is young and cool and black nowadays who fucking punches. I don't even know, dude. Is that even a genre? Mahershala.
Michael B. Jordan.
It would have to, Michael B. Jordan, Mahershala Ali. It just has to be it. Well, clearly Michael B. Jordan.
Black man.
No, yeah. But I mean, clearly it'd be Michael B. If they had the reboot, it'd be Michael B. Jordan and like some other, I don't know.
Oh, dude.
The Morpheus guy.
The
guy made Morpheus.
I watched all the Rocky movies and Creeds.
I can't
Creed
get through Creed.
I loved it.
I can't get through it.
I loved it.
It's something about it. I can't get through it.
That's a fair. I'll take the Creeds.
Like, and I've tried.
They didn't need to.
I've tried.
They didn't need to make it, but they're pretty good.
I think that is a decent reboot. It's a decent premise.
He's in it. Rocky's in all of them.
No, it's a decent premise. Or like well, it kind of isn't a reboot as much as it's like a sequel, but I think it's a decent like, oh hey, yeah, he had a son out there that was just like whatever the fuck. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
They're good.
I'm the trainer now. I'm the guy who's Mickey.
Yeah. That's actually in it. You've seen it?
No.
I'm the guy who's Mickey. That's like the classic line.
Jesus Christ, dude!
I'm the guy who's Mickey now. And
I'm pretty sure I could write everything that's just.
There's just a scene where he's just like taking a walk in the snow, just repeating all the famous lines.
God damn it!
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, but yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it that's fine. That's fine. But that's like a tasteful kind of sequel reboot. They actually like thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then at least a little bit, it like makes sense. Like, hey, I want to be, whatever the fuck.
You know who made that?
No.
The guy in charge of Black Panthers. He's also in charge of Creeds.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean in charge of directing?
He's the director. He's the black movie guy.
Oh fuck, I forget his name.
Ryan Coogler.
Oh really? Yeah. No, good for him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that he made Creeds. That probably makes a lot of sense why he cast Michael B.
At least the first one. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I think he did Fruitvale too. Did he also do Fruitvale, or was that just?
Yeah. I just never said that. I never saw that movie. I mean, like,
he really
I don't
likes
want
Michael
to.
B. Jordan.
That's a based on a true story type thing that I'm like, I'm not that interested in watching.
It's just like tragic.
It's gonna fuck me up. Yeah, I ended up
tragic.
watching the real fucking thing.
Yeah,
this is real. A lot of footage.
You just don't want to. Yeah, it's just
like I don't want to reenact that.
That
shit.
kind of.
And if you get anything wrong in a movie like that,
shit
like I hate you. Like you fucked up.
I
should be.
Or even try to fictionalize and sensationalize something like that. Don't do that.
That's why I was like, I don't want to watch Vice. Like I'll probably like it, and I did, but
Mhm.
like, there's gonna be like implied shit, and like, you know, they're gonna just be like LOL, like making fun of them, like the Donald Trump movie is gonna like have him showing the P tape, you know, like showing the bed.
No,
get
Vice
pissed
is
on,
Vice
like,
is pretty like pretty well done. You haven't seen Vice?
I watched it,
Okay.
but it's like, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's making it funny. Whatever. Okay. Here's the next one. Are you ready?
Yep.
Same shit, different country. I think they're making a British SNL, like an actual SNL.
They should not.
Okay. They should not.
They should not.
House of Cards, the American one, was just a British show. That
Oh,
they
you
made an
mean like
American
British,
version.
American, or just like
Yep. The Office.
international crossovers?
The Office worked. It was a hit.
I mean, generally fine if you can do the good adaptation, but sometimes they don't, and it's like kind of beat.
Foreign movies in a different language, just made into American
Generally,
movies.
foreign movies, I'm gonna say no. They rarely do it right. They rarely do it right. Something is lost in translation always. Something is always lost in translation.
Adam McKay, the guy who did Vice and that other thing we just mentioned. We didn't. Vice and The Big Short. He's making some kind of Parasite thing.
What do you mean?
For HBO. He's going to make like a Parasite show
Well,
based
good for
on
him.
The Parasite. Do you need it?
No, none of us need
No.
that. None of us.
We
Make
didn't
your own
want
thing,
that.
Adam McKay. I
Make
kind
your own
of
thing.
I respect you.
He does.
Make your own thing.
Okay, so what about The Departed? As you know, it's
Mhm.
a remake. It's an adaptation of a Japanese movie called Infernal Affairs, I think.
An adaptation of like a old movie or novel is good. I like that. I think Guillermo del Toro's
Modernization.
newest thing is like an adaptation of like an old book that was like a movie like the year after. It was like a book in like 1946 and like a movie in the 47 or some
Oh,
shit.
yeah, he did
It's like Dangerous Alley, I think it's called. His
Yeah,
newest
something
movie?
like
yeah.
that.
But like something like that is like fine because it's just like bring this like kind of lesser known story to a bigger audience. That is the intended use of a remake or reboot. To bring a smaller, lesser known story to a bigger audience and tell it in a way that's like maybe a little bit modernized and like maybe like a little bit updated to modern day sensibilities. But like, yeah, when you're just doing it just to be like, wow, we got the IP and we need to just make the money real quick. That's when it's
let's
like
bang it out.
a little bit hollow.
All right, so here is one thing Netflix does that seems a little bit shady and evil. They
Mhm.
make cartoon versions for kids of Jurassic Park and Fast and Furious
That's funny.
to just get them into the world.
series.
Yeah. All right, and here's the next one.
It's about family. It's just like a cartoon
dude.
dumb. Yeah.
There's like a Quentin Tarantino universe, the kids Saturday
Oh,
morning
hell
cartoon,
yeah, dude. Yeah.
just to get you into it. You know,
Just to get you into it. The Saw universe for kids.
here are all the 90s
Just to get
shows.
you in the Game of Thrones, like
Yeah.
kids primary for babies.
Yeah.
Babies of Thrones.
So check this out. They're making Animaniacs again. They're
Mhm.
making DuckTales again. They're making Girl Meets
That's
World.
fine. Cartoons
They're making
are
a
fine.
show called
Cartoons are
Jody about Daria's best friend who now has a job at Daria, her best friend who now has a job at a tech company. They're bringing back Beavis and Butthead
No.
again.
Beavis
Ren
and Butthead. Well,
Stimpy.
Beavis and listen. You're going way too fast for these. You should have truncated this shit way before. But like, if it's made by Beavis and Butthead coming back is with it's gonna be Mike Judge
It's gonna be
doing it.
Mike
That's
Judge.
fine. These things are fine. When it's just some guy taking your work and doing a different thing with it, that's like your intention or something.
Okay.
That's beat. This Jody thing, I don't know if fucking Mike Judge is involved. I'm assuming
Mike Judge
maybe.
made Daria?
Yeah, she's a character from Beavis
She's
and
a
Butthead.
character from Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so is King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all the Beavis and Butthead they should. You ever think they ever showed up
What?
in King of the Hill?
No, they haven't showed up in any of that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Stupid. All right, well, let me tell you about the Fresh Princess. I'm just
Stop.
kidding. It's called Bel Air, and it's legit. They're just gritty. It's a gritty reboot drama of
Listen, Will Smith lost his mind. He can
Of
do whatever
the
he
thing.
wants to.
Carlton's there, of
He
course.
can absolutely do whatever he wants
Steward of it.
to. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what else we got?
I don't know.
Netflix rebooted the cartoon called Reboot.
That's fine.
It's fine. We
That's
loved
fine.
it. We loved it back in the day, right?
Yeah,
we
who
watched
didn't?
Reboot. It was sick.
Yes, we didn't.
Some weird Tron shit.
It's also just like, who is it for? They really just be making
Who
shit
is
for
the female
niche stuff.
Expendables for?
There's a female expendable coming out.
It's coming.
Who's in it?
You
don't know?
Gina Carano?
Yeah, no,
I
that's
don't
not,
know.
That's not what I mean. That's what I mean. Because the female expendables is like if they're getting the old like, is it gonna be like Cynthia Rothrock and shit? Who the
China?
fuck's gonna be in it? Like China's dead. Is it gonna be like the
Yeah,
old
it's gonna be
action
like Scarlett
ladies?
Johansson. It's gonna be like the cast of Ocean's 8, but like they trained.
There's no older action women.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. That's why I said Cynthia Rothrock is like a 90s, 80s action
Yeah, I
lady.
don't
It's
even know
like,
who that is.
yeah, exactly. You don't. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, all the action ladies, they're gone. That's
Ronda
what I mean.
Rousey.
Yeah,
She's already in Expendables.
You don't.
I
There's
think.
none. There's no. Yeah.
Spin off her character.
What is a female contemporary to Sigourney Weaver? Is the closest I think of the female contemporary to like a Arnold Schwarzenegger or like a fucking like.
Oh, they'll put her in.
That's the only
put her
person
in
I
the
think of.
Expendables.
Yeah, it's like and purely from being Ripley. Like,
yeah, right. What else she do?
I'm just thinking of her holding a fucking a gun and shooting it, or being in a mech and being like, you know, that's action lady shit. But Cynthia Rothrock kicking people in the face, you know, whatever the fuck. Watch Undefeatable. It's a good movie.
Well, we'll see. We'll see who's in it one of these days when it comes out.
I couldn't even fathom.
Weren't we talking about?
It's
old?
gonna have to be who all these girls are naming, all these like MMA girls, but it's just like, is
like
that
Lucy Liu, because she was in a Charlie's Angels movie or two. You know, it could just be anyone who's like, yeah,
anyone who was like, yeah, I did action
I did
stuff.
a Taken style once. Jennifer Lopez. She's like, I did one.
Yeah, but there's no true ass kickers yet, really, you know.
Yeah, rest in peace to China.
There's no like.
She would have been the boss.
But then again, none of these guys are ass kickers anymore. There's no like martial artist. Well, I guess like Wes Statham's like the last one.
Is he a martial artist?
Mm-hmm. He got his bones as a martial artist. So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Who else is like a famous like I'm a fighter for action movies?
No one anymore.
No one. They just get.
Didn't happen. Like Mark Dacascos was the last guy.
Like, oh no, Frank
exactly.
Grillo.
Yeah, yeah. Not even Grillo. Yeah.
Yeah. Grillo, like I just assume his backstory is he really was a Navy SEAL.
He was acting
in
China for a while. He's like his big thing is that he was like, you know, he's in a lot of Chinese movies getting his ass kicked. That's like the big like Grillo joke.
Oh, okay.
We're running long on this. Let's wrap.
Okay.
All right.
And off air we're going to talk about Black Wonder Years.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Peace, nerds.
Peace out, guys. Check us out. Hit us up on Xbox. Everything will be in description. And make sure, if you guys live in New Jersey, to hit me up, send me a message or something. Maybe I'll give you my number if you message me. Come down here to New Jersey and get smoked out for free. And be on YouTube with us. Peace out, guys. And for 420, we smoke like a pound or an ounce on you guys. And it's crazy. All right, peace out. Peace. I'm getting medical marijuana.